What's going on, guys? ChillisFM here, trying out Zapdos as a safe swap in the Open Ultra League. But not just any Zapdos, you know how I do it on this channel. We're running ZAP CANNON Zapdos to try to nuke some people if they're not suspecting it. I mean, yeah, Thunder, Thunderbolt, those are both good moves. But you can one-shot some things with ZAP CANNON. Plus, you have the chance of dropping their attack, so it can be useful even when it's resisted. I mean, I went for it against this Swampert right here, hoping for that. That way I could farm down a little bit more easily with my Obstagoon. But unfortunately, we didn't get there. No big deal. We're going to jump on into some of these battles. Leave a like, leave a comment. These are fun battles. This is not a climb team, by the way. That's why I didn't leave the range down here. Just these were in the 2200s. I think I did actually make it into the 2300s at one point, but I fell back down into the 2200s. So I don't recommend this team for climbing, but it was a lot of fun. Zapdos definitely catches some people off guard. It does definitely core break some teams. Not that I necessarily recommend it as like a strong Pokemon. Anyways, we are able to farm down with Goon. We're going to be baiting like we have Gunk Shot with our Goon, and yes, we do grab the shield into the Clefable, and in the back, they have an Alolan Muck running Poison Jab. So this is really good for my Nidoqueen. Of course, the Dark Pulses do still hurt, and we don't want to be able to get charmed down, so we'll be respecting them when they throw their energy. I'm almost at the next Poison Fang. We do connect, of course, with the Earth Power. Going to shield this up. Is it the Dark Pulse? Yes, it is. So good shield. I'm glad that was not a poison, what is it? Acid Spray. So now I'm going to be committing to the farm down. I will have to give up my second shield here. And again, it is the Dark Pulse. So great shield by me. Going to be throwing one Poison Jab and then the Fang into this Clefable. They probably won't shield this first one knowing that I am at multiple. So yes, the first one does go through. It does a ton of damage. And here comes the second one. At this point, I should be able to farm them down before they get to a Psychic. And they actually just let that one go. They knew it was over. So GG's. Well played to that opponent. Able to overcome the Charm lead. I'd love to see it. Into the next one, up against a Shadow Dragonite lead. So not really a good lead for Obstagoon, especially now that this thing has super power. So I'm going to be throwing the Night Slash. Shadow Dragonite actually just wins this going Dragon Claw. I thought they were going to go Dragon Claw. The last second, I decided to shield, and it was the superpower. So amazing that I was able to shield that up. They bring in a Scavalier. We're going to be coming in with our Zapdos. Of course, resisting all of the counters, the fighting type moves, along with resisting most of the charge moves, right? Or maybe all the charge moves, besides Acid Spray. Drill Run's resisted, Mega Horn's resisted, Arrow Ace, if they're running that, is resisted. So yeah, resisting pretty much everything. Going to be over farming and going for the Drill Peck. It looks like that was on CMP. So if they shield this, we might have to give up a shield, but they do let it go. So we got a bunch of energy here. They come back in with the Dragonite, and I'm going to immediately be throwing this Drill Peck right here. Does it get the shield? Yes, it does. And unfortunately, they are going to be able to farm me down and leave with quite a bit of energy. But it's what it is. We're going to come in with Nidoqueen at this point. Should be able to tank one Dragon Claw. It's definitely going to hurt, but it's not the end of the world, right? Dragon Claw, a pretty cheap move. Yeah, not too bad. So we're going to get the Poison Jab down. We're going to be able to at least drop something's defense, but it's going to be a Swampert instead. So instead, going straight for the nuke with the Earth Power. I just noticed it says Earthquake over there. Ignore that, because we connect with the Earth Power. And now, can we farm down with Goon? Unfortunately, the non-stab counters aren't doing quite as much as I want them to. So I am going to end up throwing my move. I throw on CMP here. We'll see if I can get a boost. If I can get a boost, I should be able to just straight counter down. But if not, well, actually, they were at the, yeah, I remember this. They were at the double, but they wanted to make sure that they had energy for Queen 2. They lost track of my energy, and we're able to get the next Night Slash. So GG's, well played to my opponent. I'll see if I can fix that Earthquake while I go through this one. Anyways, up against a shiny Charizard. So very cool Pokemon to see. They are going to be throwing the Dragon Claw. I knew it was a Dragon Claw. It wasn't a Blast Burn. They didn't build up to it. Out comes a Shadow Drapion, and we are full sending it with the Zap Cannon. Does it connect? Yes, it does. One shots the Shadow Drapion. Get out of here. What are they going to come back in with? Is it going to be the Charizard? Yes, it is. So definitely core broke by the Zapdos at this point. I'm able to make it to the Drill Peck. They should be grabbing a shield from this Charizard. Charizard not being the bulkiest Pokemon, and they are throwing their energy here. So at this point, I am going to let Zapdos go. It has definitely done its job. There we go, Earth Power. In comes Nidoqueen. We have the alignment how we want it, and we're going to be throwing the Poison Fang. I did overfarm there, expecting them to try to catch. They don't try to catch, so very interesting. I don't think they're going to be able to get to 2 Blast Burn, so I will shield up this first move. If they go Dragon Claw, maybe they get to 2, but they do go straight Blast Burn. And in comes a Virizion. So this is where Nidoqueen can definitely shine. This is a fighting type and a grass type. So we're doing super effective to the grass type. We're resisting all the fighting type moves. Even if they have Stone Edge, we're going to be resisting. Now, grass type moves will be hitting for neutral. So they do go for the Leaf Blade and we do shield it up. So I'm going to be throwing the next Poison Fang here, dropping their defense even more and likely grabbing that final shield. Yes, we do. At this point, I'm going to come in with Goon, force them to dump some energy, do as much damage as I can with the counters. Sacred Sword does come through, double super effective, does a ton of damage, but we're able to get the counter down. All they have left is a low health Charizard. We got the Night Slash, so this is going to be taking out the Charizard. That's going to be GG's. Well played to my opponent. What a fun game. We were actually able to 3-ball flex, thanks to the big advantage that ZAP Cannon got us. Into the next one, up against a Trev lead, good lead, and they swap out into a Swampert. So we don't really have another answer for Swampert outside of Goon, so we will be stinking it in. Actually, Shadow Zapdos can win against Swampert, which is what I wanted to build, but my Vs are so bad on my Shadow Zapdos, I wasn't able to do it. So instead, I decided to do a regular Zapdos, but make it hit harder. So it's like a makeshift Shadow Zapdos, right? I think the Shadow one might have a little bit of play, like more play than this one. But this was definitely fun. I had a blast. Anyways, we get the boost there, but I'm not really looking for switch advantage here, right? Both of my back 2 Pokemon can handle Trevenant as long as we have even shields. I'm going to come in with Zapdos, get that energy lead, and they're going to be coming out with the Cambalion. So both of my moves do hit for neutral. I'm going to try to catch here on Nidoqueen, knowing everything is going to be resisted. And yes, they do throw a Sacred Sword. So great. They're going to be coming out now with Trevenant. I'm immediately going to be throwing the Poison Fang. No reason to build up to the Earth Power, right? Even if I had Stone Edge, that's only for neutral and it's non-stab. So Poison Fang would still be the way to go. They're going to be throwing some energy here. If it's the Shadow Ball, it might be lethal, but they bait with the Seed Bomb. So no big deal. Going to be able to throw this next Poison Fang. I'm not sure why I didn't throw immediately there. I guess I forgot how to count to 5. I don't know. Poison Fang does go through, and they're going to be throwing here. Now I know I'd only be able to land a Poison Fang on their Steel type, so there's no reason for me to preserve health there. Going to get a nice juicy farm down with Zapdos and go for the Drill Peck bait here. Does it grab the first shield? Yes, it does. Beautiful. Now I'm going to be building up to the Zap Cannon and shielding up whatever they throw in case they go straight for the Stone Edge. Most people are going to bait, but just in case. And now I am full sending it. We live by the Zap Cannon. We die by the Zap Cannon. Does it connect? No, it grabs the shield and still no attack drop. Are you kidding me? So I'm going to be shielding up the next move here, hoping they full send it as well. But of course, it is the Sacred Sword. Do we make it to another Zap Cannon in time? Yes, we do. On CMP. Are you kidding me? Could not have been closer. Is this enough to take them out? Yes, it is. Of course it is. It's a Zap Cannon from a Zapdos. Like, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Anyways, into the next one. Up against a Gyarados lead, I come in with Zapdos and they stand for a little bit. They are going to be throwing an Aqua Tail. I consider shielding, and at the last minute, I do decide to shield it. Since I am reading they are weak to Zapdos in the back, and yes they are. They're coming in with a Trevenant. I'm already thinking like, this team seems a little bit familiar. Not too sure. We're going to see how this plays out. They're going to be dumping some energy here. They only did 6 Shadow Claws, so I know it's only a Seed Bomb. We will be surviving that. I'm going to be able to make it to 2 more Drill Pecks. Gorgeous. So if they shield up this first one, they're going to have to shield up the second one to be able to save the health on the Trevenant. And we do get a shield on the first one, so very interesting. Are they going to invest the second shield? Yes, they are. They definitely want my Zapdos out of here. I get it. I read them loud and clear. Coming in with the Goon here. Definitely going to be overfarming by a little bit to have some energy on Goon since these Seed Bombs don't do a lot, but they come in with the Escavalier. So yes, this is my team, the team that previously got me to the 3400s. Now I will mention, I tried the team this season and it didn't feel near as good. I did actually struggle. I lost Elo with this team, which I was surprised about. The Gyarados, Trevenant, Escavalier, non-XL team that I used to climb a ton with. Wasn't able to do it this season since I read the team here and I know how it works, what it's you know, how Escap's health works, I'm able to beat it here. So I don't necessarily recommend it for Open Ultra this season. However, Ultra Premier will be starting probably by the time this video's out, maybe just after, and that team's going to kill it. I already know. I'm going to rerun it the first day. And if it kills it, I'll put out a video. And if it doesn't, then hey, well, if there's no video, then I guess it didn't kill it. So we'll see. Anyways, Goon coming back in. Here comes the Night Slash. They are going to be able to throw an Aqua Tail here. However, Aqua Tail just isn't going to be enough. And I am going to be able to get off this Night Slash. It might not quite be lethal. It's going to be very, very close here. Yeah, I think one more counter does it. So GG's, well played to my opponent. Respect to you for running my team. Sorry it didn't work for you. Maybe you've had better luck with it than me, but GG's. Anyways, into the next one. Venusaur lead, terrible lead. And then they swap in a Galarian Stunfisk. Oh no, this is absolutely worst case scenario. Everything is going to be resisted from my Zapdos. I will be surviving one Rock Slide since it is non-stab. But like, we can't really create an advantage here. And then we get a ton of lag. I'm not sure if they're getting mud shots through here. Don't think it really matters too much. I think no matter what, they're going to be building up to 100 energy. Maybe I'd get one more Drill Peck off if they didn't get extra mud shots there. Again, I don't know if they got mud shots there. Hard to say. Game's been kind of bad lately, unfortunately. Is what it is. Anyways, Rock Slide going to come through, taking me out. They should be one away from the Earthquake if they built up to 100 energy. And so they are going to be throwing energy right here. So is this going to be the Quake? Yes, it is. No big deal. Going to be over farming, trying to farm down. And I'm pretty sure they were at the next Quake right there. So I do throw my energy at the last second. Night Slash coming through. And Goon gets the boost. Beautiful. So now we're going for the Night Slash. This is going to be doing massive damage to this Venusaur since they are Shadow and I am boosted. I'm going to be staying in here, forcing them to throw their energy. And if all else fails, we two-shield the Nidoqueen, right? So Nidoqueen going to be coming in here. Going to be looking for an aggressive farm down. If I have to give up shields, I have to give up shields. No big deal. First shield coming up. Of course, this will be the Frenzy Plant, and they're going to be coming out with a Regirock. I love it. I love Regirock myself. Going to full send it with the Earth Power. It connects, puts them into the yellow. Now I need to be throwing the Poison Fangs immediately. They still have shields. If I go back up to the Earth Power, they're just going to shield. So let's go ahead and throw the resisted move to force them to make that awkward call, right? Hoping that they don't have Earthquake here. They do not. They go for the Stone Edge. And now I'm going to be building up and going for the next Poison Fang. Now, in hindsight, that overfarm, a little bit of a misplay. Should have just thrown this thing immediately. Because they do shield it up. And like, I'd be getting more Poison Jab damage. Again, I guess I forgot to count to 5. I don't know. Anyway, Stone Edge does get shielded there. I know this can only be another Stone Edge. So it's not going to be an Earthquake. So we will survive it. And the Venusaur comes back in, 2 more Poison Jabs, takes out the Venusaur, and 1 more Poison Jab takes out the Regirock. GG's, well played to my opponent. All right, guys, that's going to be it for today. I had a ton of fun with this team. Are you going to be running Open Ultra, or are you going to be running in Ultra Premier Classic, or what is it? Premier Classic? Is that what it's called? I don't remember. Just Premier. Premier Classic. I think it's Premier Classic. Let me know in the comments. Let me know what it's called in the comments down below at least. Leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it. If you're watching this far, you probably enjoyed it. So leave that like, hit that subscribe button if you're new. Thank you so much to my channel members. And until next time, this is ChillisFM reminding you to always keep pushing forward.